I'm never buying a PC.
Spooky, scary.
Hey, what are you doing, bro? Don't you got a dream to live?
Seriously, what are you doing? Scrolling? Comparing? Watching everyone else live their life? Don't you got a dream to live? Not the one they told you to want. Not the one everyone else is chasing. But yours. Because if you got a dream, a life you want to build, a future you're reaching for, then that's the American one. So, what does it even mean to be American? Or this American dream? Well, for generations, people have come here, looking for the same thing. Freedom, choice, the chance to start over. But the American dream was never one fixed idea. It was always changing. It was ambiguous. Think about it like chess. Everyone starts on the same board, but no one ever plays the same game. Some people attack fast, others play slow. They protect what they already have, and they wait for the perfect moment. Some people lose pieces along the way. Some people have to restart entirely. But that doesn't mean they're losing. It just means that they're still playing and giving it their all.
For me and my family, the dream didn't start here. It started elsewhere, in a city called Shanghai, in China. I lived there during the COVID pandemic, and it was certainly a time of uncertainty. Opportunities were fragile, stability disappeared, and widespread hysteria and fear spread across the city. My family and I, we didn't want to live here. We wanted to pursue our dreams elsewhere. And for us Asians, during this time period, the dream was less and less about success and ambitions, but more and more built on the ideology of survival. Over time, I learned that the American dream wasn't this fixed path that you had to follow in life, but rather it was a series of choices that you had to make. And so I learned that being an American and this American dream is centered around freedoms and this ability and choice to shape your own future the way you want it to. Freedom doesn't look the same for everyone. For one generation, the American dream could be having security, having enough food to feed their families, and a stable job. For other generations, the dream could shift. You could be a musician if you wanted to. You could be an artist. You can even be a gamer. It doesn't matter. It's the identity, and it's what makes you. And so from this concept of the American dream, careers can branch off, like paths can split, and people can build businesses. They can follow careers. They can follow passion projects. They can pursue whatever they want in life. These are all dreams, and none of these are wrong. But sometimes people are taught that the dream is about being admired. It's about being successful, being rich, earning the respect of everyone they meet. Well, frankly, this isn't true. Some are told that if they work hard enough, just hard enough, they could be the best versions of themselves. And so they put themselves on this path of chasing success their entire life. And in the end, sometimes they don't even make it.
Well, what if I chase it? And what if I fail? Well, I mean, at least you know you tried. Well, what does that mean? What if I'm not enough? Well, you don't have to be enough yet. You just have to be brave enough to take your first steps.
Being an American was never meant to be proving your worth to anyone else. The dream isn't about applause. It isn't about earning other people's respect. It isn't about being the most liked. It's not about the other people. Rather, it's about focusing on you and pursuing what you want to pursue, no matter what other people think of you. Having the freedom to choose and shape a future that you truly want. And everyone has a different version of this. And so this is why the American dream is constantly changing. The definition of the American dream isn't constant, but like I said, it is ambiguous. My father once said that
So the American dream is your ability to go do whatever your heart and your mind tells you to do, and to give you every opportunity to do it.
because of this, each generation rewrites its definition of the American dream. And it could be something that the other generation didn't think of, or attributes that the other generation lacked. Our parents dreamed of the stability so that we could have the freedom to dream whatever we want. My family, being an American meant,
Being able to support the ones that, I care about and I love.
but for me, it means knowing that I am able to do whatever I want with my life. But we need to have patience. Maybe your dream isn't here yet. Maybe it's still evolving. Maybe you just haven't figured out what you want it to be yet. Maybe you're unsure of your life path. It was never about speed. You're allowed to take your time. You're allowed to be the one who plays slow and protects all his chess pieces. You're allowed to walk away from a dream. You're allowed to quit a path. Because maybe it was never the one you should have pursued in the first place. And so you need to move forward. Even if it doesn't feel right. Even if it's slow, even if the path is unclear, it doesn't matter. It just means that you're still figuring it out. You're already living the dream. And that dream is the American one. And most importantly, it's yours.